What is up? Welcome back to the Truth Serum. It's week 12. Start sit. Start sit. I got my boy David Genus with his big old penis filling in for Jordan once again. Jordan's a little sleepy head, I think.
Yeah, he kept me up for a couple hours talking last night. So
Yeah, y'all were phone boning, phone
yes, we
sex.
were. It was a gangbang. There was four of us.
hmm And now that Thanksgiving is over with, I am in full Christmas mode. As you can see, I got the fireplace and the Christmas tree in the background. We're here for all you start sit questions, so pop them in, and we will get to every single one of them because that's what we do. Um, Beforehand, though, if you are in the mood to find out if you are naughty or nice in TSF memorabilia slots, we got to post up in the featured section or pin section, however you want to call it. Um, the description's all there. We will add headliner prizes to that, depending on how many people sign up. Uh, Go there and find out how to join TSF memorabilia slots.
Listen,
Boom.
that's what we were talking about last night, and I've seen the headliners. Y'all want in, so definitely get in there because I think the headliner for 150 spots is killer, dude. It's beautiful.
Yeah, okay, okay. Maybe you need to send me a little PM about that. We got some questions rolling in. Let's go ahead and get to it. We got one from Facebook user wants to know Camara or Pierce. I stand firm on my decision here, but I kind of want to know where you're headed.
Oh
Look at
boy,
that pussy in your background.
yeah, he's my stalker. That one. Um, I've never liked Kamara, but obviously he's been a fantasy beast for years. I've always avoided him. He's facing the
The
Niners,
49ers,
though. Yeah. And I just think that they're too complete of a team right now to mess around. Who are the Texans facing?
the Dolphins. That
Ugh.
game has a 47.5 point over under with Miami favored by 14.
Yeah, but I also know that you can run on Miami, so I feel like they're going to lean heavily on Pierce, and it's a high over under. I'd go Pierce in this one.
Sorry about that microphone being far away from me. I fixed that issue. Hopefully, you can hear me a little bit better now. I'm going to stand firm with Alvin Kamara here. Damian Pierce was phased out last week when they got behind pretty well. This proves that he can be phased out, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen today. Dolphins going to get up big and pound the rock, and there's going to be less possessions even for the Texans. I'm playing Alvin Kamara. There's too much upside there as well.
He definitely broke my heart last week. Pierce did.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Crazy Casper, what's up, YouTube? Good morning, fellas. I have a tough one to deal with. I have Fields and back is Wilson. Do I go ahead and start Wilson? I'm assuming you're talking about Russell Wilson because Zach Wilson is being benched today, deservedly. Um, I don't think Fields is going to play. You just got to make this decision right now, man. And it's a tough one to swallow. If he does play, I'd play Fields, but this is kind of like your level of okayness if Fields plays because obviously he would be the start. But with a 36-point over under against the Panthers, Russell Wilson hasn't showed shit. If there's anything else on the waiver wire, I would be looking there. Anything, literally anything. We got even a dude from Los Angeles. He'll give you some rushing upside at least. Can't remember his name right off the top of my head. It's not Walford, but it's the other guy.
The other one they played last week.
Yeah. Who did outscore Zach Wilson last week in like a partial game. But yeah, man, if you got anything else, man, anything else, I would search for it. Otherwise, I guess you got to start Wilson.
I'd say wait 17 minutes and figure out if he's playing or not, because if Fields is playing, just like you said, play him.
Yeah. Yeah, so we will find that is a 12 o'clock game.
They're both are, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, just wait 17 more minutes. Yeah, there you go. Good morning, Richard McKaylov. What's up, dog? My bad. Didn't mean to skip over you. Dale Cooper, Jeff Wilson versus Houston or Kamara versus Niners. I'm playing Jeff Wilson. I'm smashed starting Jeff Wilson everywhere I got him today.
Yeah, I have Jeff Wilson in a couple of leagues that I snuck him off the wire before he was, before he got traded. So I like Jeff Wilson versus Houston. I mean, there's a lot of weapons over there, and Kamara is definitely going to get usage versus the Niners. I just like the Niners defense to bottle him up. So,
yeah, there's pass catching ability there with Kamara that is rare in the NFL, but he is having a little bit of a down year as far as receptions go. But Jeff Wilson catches passes too, so light his ass up. DK Metcalf or Christian Watson? This sounds like a
tell me you would have thought at the beginning of the season that would even be a question.
I don't think it's a question today either. I'm starting DK Metcalf today, man. They're coming off a bye week, I believe. Yes. They're playing against the Raiders, second highest over under on the slate. Yeah, light up DK Metcalf, light up Tyler Lockett. I think it's going to be a good day for this Seattle offense altogether.
Yeah, I have bets in already on Geno Smith on the over on touchdowns and yards, so I'm definitely banking on Metcalf and Lockett having big days. Watson has been good lately, but I feel like he's very touchdown dependent. So,
hey, what is the over under on the touchdowns and yardage for Geno? Do you remember?
I took it at over 1.5 touchdowns.
Okay,
hold on, I got my bet sheet right here. And his yards, they had a 258.5 when I got the bet in. So
258. Okay, yeah, I like the touchdowns more than I like the yardage, but I mean, obviously both can hit. I just think for the offense as a whole, it's going to be good. They're going to be running the ball too, so we'll see how that plays out. Good luck on that. Devin Marcel, hey guys, you like Burks, Sutton, or Ayuk?
I'm on Ayuk.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Ayuk. I do like Sutton, man, but with such a low over under, man, I just can't do it. They're an away game too. I think maybe the Panthers can beat the Broncos outright. I think it's a tricky question because there's no Jerry Jeudy, but I still would play Ayuk, even though there's just a lot more weapons. He only had 2 receptions last week, but both of them went for 6. So there you have it.
So I think that as far as Sutton goes, the Denver defense should win them that game. Of course, we don't know what Sam Darnold's going to come out looking like. For all we know, he's going to come out looking, for his first game back like the second coming of Christ. But I don't foresee that against the Broncos defense. I think they're just throwing him to the wolves. And Burks, I feel like they're going against Cincinnati, which is one of the worst rush defenses in the NFL. They're just going to smash the rock with Derrick Henry.
Hey, do me a favor. Slide to your, I believe it's going to be your, let's get Justin Jefferson's hands up out your face a little bit.
I like him.
Put Terry McLaurin's ball in your mouth. That's what we need to do. What up, Joey Fickle? What up, Facebook user? I love you. Ben Kaiser, nice problems to have. Duh. Need to
Every
sizzle
week
some
he
more.
flexing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pick 2, AJ Brown, Kirk, Olave, or Hollywood. Opponent had Jefferson and Amon-Ra. Whew, tough. For the ceiling play, I would go AJ Brown and Kirk. I'm not trusting Hollywood this week. First week back off the IR. I think it was kind of a short stint on the IR for what he had, high ankle sprain. We thought he might miss the rest of the season when it happened. Yeah, I would go AJ and Kirk here.
I would agree. I mean, I like Olave more than Kirk on a normal basis, but again, against the Niners, I'm kind of fading everybody. And I actually picked the Jags to beat the Ravens this week, and a close one. But I think Kirk finds the end zone in that game. So,
what do you think about Gus Edwards coming back this week? You on?
I think he's a
Gus
glass
Edwards.
can.
Gus Edwards or Kenyon Drake? Pick one, if you had to.
Ew.
I
mean, Gus Edwards is definitely better in my opinion for what they do, but again, he's a glass cannon. So how many runs is he going to get before he's broken again?
Yeah, it don't take but 2 runs inside the 5 for him to pay off, though. So
right.
Caps Lock, what's up, dog? Good morning. Do I start Jacobs? It's 4:00 game. If not Devontae Smith or Pirine, I would absolutely start Josh Jacobs. I believe he's going to play, but I would still start him over these guys, man. But if you don't have the heart to do it, you don't know, you're a little scared on that. I would play Devontae over Pirine.
Is Jacobs questionable?
Yeah, but it was a likely to play. He did crop up late on the injury report, so I'd have to look and see what it was, but the notification I got is he's likely to play.
So the benefit there is, again, have Jacobs ready to go, but if he is not in, you always have Devonta Smith playing the night game. So
that's right. Yeah, so you just be looking out for around 2 p.m. Central Time. You'll holler at me. I'll get you some news on that. Brooke Blue says she is here for answers. Let me see. Did she actually copy and paste that question she sent me? She did not, but I will read it to you. Let's see. Literally can't decide if I should flex Juju or Peoples-Jones. She said she did decide to play Pirine. I did decide to play Pirine or Patterson this week. Maybe that will play in my favor. I think I would play Pirine over Patterson if that's a question. I think you meant to say over Patterson. I would stick with Pirine. So flex Juju or Peoples-Jones.
I like Juju. I mean,
I like Juju too.
He was coming back. He was definitely balling out as the top receiver in that offense before he got hurt. Concussions, people come back from those and they're just fine. It's not like, these hamstrings and everything else where they're hobbled up. So I think he comes back, especially with what's his name out?
Tony's out.
Yeah.
MVS. They got
back?
So it's
Is McColl back? Hardman
is out. So it's going to be Juju, Sky Moore, Justin Watson, and MVS. That's going to be your 4 guys right there. So
yeah, I'd go Juju then.
Yeah, Juju for me as well. I like me some Juju. Poo shits pooster. Let's go. Debo or Metcalf? I'm going Metcalf here. Debo, he's on the injury report. He's gonna play. But do they really need to feed him the ball? They don't need to. They're just so loaded on offense, man. They can literally go anywhere with it. I don't see the need for them to have to feature him in the offense, and I don't think they will. So,
and they haven't. He's been quiet the last couple of weeks since they've had CMC and all the other weapons healthy. Debo's kind of faded back into like even with the rest of those weapons. So I agree, Metcalf, especially like you said, that's the second highest over under of the week there.
yeah.
I think the line was only 3.5, but I don't see that game as close. So
Yeah, the line is 3.5. I do see this game as close. Believe it or not, man. Raiders have been playing tough the past couple of weeks. They're still kind of a shitty team. Sorry, Mike Pineacker, but they just are. I think that it's a close game as far as geographically. They travel north a few hundred miles and they're there. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. But I think it could be a close game.
I like the Seahawks by 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. I'll take the under on that. Jacoby Brissett, Bryce Perkins, Matt Ryan. They're all available. Yeah, I would literally start any of those guys over Russell Wilson, Crazy Casper. But if I'm choosing, oh,
that's rough. Is Perkins the one for the Rams?
Perkins is the one for the Rams. That's the name I was thinking of. Matt Ryan's got a really good matchup, but it is a low over under. I think I would go. Honestly, I think I would go Jacoby Brissett, man.
Jacoby Brissett would be the safer pick, I think. I know Minkah is back for the Steelers this week.
Let me check right quick. What is the weather in Cleveland? Because that could be a factor. It is typically this time of year.
54 and
52.
Rain.
It's a little bit rain. It's going to be wet, sloppy. I changed my mind. I'm going to go Matt Ryan at home against your Pittsburgh Steelers.
I am actually I'm on the other side of the state, but I am south of there now of Cleveland, and it is pouring here now. So,
yeah. So who you?
I'd still roll with Brissett.
Brissett, okay. Latavius Murray, Cordero Patterson, Damian Pierce. I'm going to go Latavius Murray. I just think there's going to be too much volume there in what I think will be a close, low-scoring game. They're going to be playing run the clock out on both sides probably, and Latavius is really the only back that has any relevance.
I hate to say this, but I'd probably go Latavius as well. It's just gross to even say that. I do like Pierce, and I think if the Texans can keep it close with the Dolphins, which I don't think they do, they're going to run through him. But, God, I need a shower after saying that.
Yeah, washed off the stink. Good morning. Full belly Vance here checking in. Yeah, boy, I love getting them pictures of you cooking. Make me hungry. Dale Cooper, full PPR. Pick one. Deontay Foreman, Elijah Mitchell, or Akers. You can just go ahead and mark Akers off of this list.
You could just drop him.
Yeah, I guess you could. I'm going to go Elijah Mitchell's dog. Second string running back for the 49ers over Deontay Foreman against the Broncos defense, who is just absolutely nasty. They might have the best defense in the NFL, just can't score anything. So Elijah Mitchell, I'll take them 8-9 touches.
Yeah, I'd probably go the same way.
It's ugly, man, but you got to do it sometime. Tua or Herbert? I'm gonna go Herbert. I think the Dolphins get up quick on the back of Tua and that excellent receiving duo they have. But then I think they slow it down. They're going to run the ball. They got two really good running backs who are fast too. But you never know, dude. They could keep the pressure on and just make this a blowout too. But I will go what I know is going to be a lot of volume in Justin Herbert.
So that game, I think, is going to be interesting. Both. Do we know if Kyler's playing yet?
Kyler's not. Wait.
I heard he was probable to be back.
I think so. Yeah.
And I know Rondell Moore is out, but Hollywood Brown is back, and Mike Williams is out.
Yeah, Kyler's going to play.
Well, I think that could turn into a shootout then.
Yeah.
A lot of talented receivers, two talented quarterbacks. I just don't see putting Tua on the bench anywhere. Every week, we think they're gonna fade him once they're up, and they go up most weeks, and they still just let him heave it. I'm rolling with Tua still.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, either one of these is a good play. This is a good problem to have.
Yeah, for sure. Vance here, Cam Akers, Pacheco, Miles Sanders, Najee, James Conner. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bench two of these guys. I'm benching Cam Akers.
Again? I'm not seeing it.
And okay, Cam Akers, Pacheco, Miles Sanders, Najee, James Conner.
Oh, there it is.
Popped up for you?
Yeah.
Okay, auto start here, James Conner. Now we can discuss the rest. I'm going to play Akers, right? Given, right?
Yeah, Akers is gone as far as I'm concerned.
Are you frozen?
No, I'm not frozen. You're well, maybe I'm the one lagging. On my screen, you were lagging.
It's in a row. Behind me. I'm going to bench Miles Sanders and Cankers here.
See, I'm still not sold on Pacheco, so I'd be benching Pacheco and starting Sanders, Najee, and Conner.
Sorry, no problem there. No problem there. Do you see Mark? Do you see his production with what? Yeah, Amari Cooper's on fire right now. Home games, away games, it don't matter. Neutral field games.
Yeah, did you just ask if the best receiver on that team is going to
smash? They got one day, so.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking if the best receiver on that team is going to keep up
so
with production.
I'm gonna bump you out. Right? I'm gonna bump you out right quick. I'm going to resend you that link. Give me guys 1 second. I think he's just lagging behind here. We're going to get this worked out. All right. I will keep it moving. Vance here. Wherever I think you're Vince. So what the deal is here with why we can't see who you are is if you're in one of our private groups and you're commenting on the stream with the privacy settings through Facebook, it will not show your name. So it looks like you are on our main page, True Serum Football. So if you're commenting there, I'll see your name. or YouTube as well. Facebook user for Morning Fellas Touchdown League. We got some Genus and his penis back. Morning Fellas Touchdown League. I'm down to Hopkins, Kirk, Rashad White, leaning turds, Kirk versus Horde Baltimore. Hopkins probably gets shadowed by Derwin James. Hopkins won't get shadowed by Derwin James. That's not his forte there. Safety, run stopping safety that for a team that's not stopping the run is what he is. But it's not his fault. He's a stud. If we're picking one, I'm going Hopkins. If we can pick two, though, I'm lighting up Rashad White.
Yeah, I'd go Hopkins and Kirk. Yeah, Kirk. Again, I actually picked the Jags to beat the Ravens today, and that might just be because I hate the Ravens. Who knows? Deep down, you say one thing and you look at all the analysis and you're like, this is why I think it, but it could just be because, screw the Ravens.
Yeah. I really like the electric rookie running back in pretty much a sole role. Benjamin will get a little bit of run here, but Rashad White takeover is among us. DeAndre Carter, Mac Hollins, or Jawan Johnson. Touchdown last 3 weeks for Joe, and I told someone to bench him last week, and I felt terrible about it. But I'm gonna go DeAndre Carter here, man. I'm gonna go DeAndre Carter. There's not gonna have any Mike Williams. The Chargers they're projected for a lot of points today, and Justin Herbert throwing that ball to him, give it to me. DeAndre Carter for me. I know he's not the top receiving option with either one of those teams, pretty much either way. Should I start Garrett Wilson or Brandon Cooks? Chase is not going to play today, Doug. Chase is out. Jamar Chase will not play, Doug. Fix your lineup right now. I'd play – I think I'd play Brandon Cooks, man. I'd play Brandon Cooks. They're going to be trying to play catch-up.
Yeah, we don't know what Garrett Wilson or anybody in that offense is going to look like.
I like Garrett Wilson, Mike White. See how that goes, too. And again. All right, so I'm going to move on. You can just use that same link, David, if you can see me. You should be able to just pop in. When I see you over here, I'll pop you up. Flex, Paris Campbell, Pacheco, or P. Ryan. I am going to flex P. Ryan over Pacheco. Paris Campbell's last on this list for me. What do you say, David? Paris Campbell, Pacheco, or P. Ryan?
P. Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I went with too. He's got some pass catching chops too. We don't have Joe Mixon today, so
or Jamar Chase.
Expect a heavy workload there. Yeah, or Jamar Chase. Were you there for that question? Right there, Chase.
I saw it, but I didn't. I was definitely still lagging behind there. This storm, I think, is messing with my reception.
Garrett Wilson or Brandon Cooks?
I like Brandon Cooks. Mike White came in that one game against Cincinnati that we all still remember, but we don't know what he's going to look like or his connection with these receivers after just, a week.
We do know what his connection is with passing to the running backs, and it did not matter which one it was. Both of them bastards got it. Happy Sunday. What up, dog? All right, we got Ayuk or Walker, PPR flex with bonuses. It's Kenneth Walker, dog. Kenneth Walker is the man right now. You can run all over the Raiders. I'm playing Kenneth Walker all day, every day. especially on Sun. Ayuk or Kenneth Walker? Who you got?
Oh, man. Kenneth Walker.
This is tough for you.
Ayuk.
Okay. Vance. Myles Gaskin, a sneaky play in deep leagues this week? No. You can try if you want to. Could find pay dirt. Mostert out for the day. I'm not playing Myles Gaskin.
Yeah, me neither.
Vance here again. Bob Higbee, Mac Hollins. Shit, this is rough. Randall Cobb, I think. I think it's Randall Cobb.
Man, that's
gross. Give me Mac Hollins. Fuck it. Give me Mac Hollins.
Yeah, I think I'd go Mac Hollins too. He's seen a lot more usage lately. I don't even know who to trust in the Rams.
He's out there on the field, at least.
Yeah.
MCW or Latavius Murray? Who is MCW? Help me out here.
I don't know. Off-brand wrestling?
Jacob the Judge. Send us another one, man. Who is MCW? But if you're asking versus Latavius Murray, I know it's a gross one. Juju, White, Keenan Allen, PPR flex. White, it could be a number of players as well. But it's Keenan Allen for me over any White, I think.
See, I'm a Keenan Allen fan, but I think I got to go Juju here.
Juju, okay.
Yeah. Especially with all the injuries
I don't hate
that
Juju
they already
either.
have over there.
Yeah, we suggested him earlier, so we both do like him. Standard non-PPR. Need 2. Ayuk, Devontae Smith, or Olave. Flex. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex. Okay, I'm gonna go Ayuk and Devontae Smith, and then I'm gonna flex Rachaad White.
I agree with you on this one.
Need 2. Zay Jones, Julio Jones, Pacheco, Marcus Robinson, Robert Woods. Gross. Give me Pacheco and DeMarcus Robinson. I kind of want to say Zay Jones too. So,
I mean, I'd go DeMarcus Robinson. He's been, like I said, since he's gotten to Baltimore, he's definitely become a favorite receiver over there. Man, the rest of this is horrible. I guess I'd run with Pacheco just because he's in a high-scoring offense.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Feels weird starting Wilson Jr. over Kamara in Dynasty League, but in third, so need the higher ceiling today. Thanks for the help. Liked and subbed. Question: do you re-like and re-sub each week? Or are you just saying that to help us remind other people? And if either way, I like it. But we love you, Dale Cooper. Let's see. I cover up the names and start the numbers and what's right or wrong. Van Jefferson, McKinnon, Justin Watson, worried about Perkins at QB. You should be. I would start either of those 2 guys over Van Jefferson today, or pretty much any week, really. That you want to dart throw Justin Watson. I think I would play McKinnon though. I take that back. I'm gonna play Justin Watson. I just believe that the Chiefs might get up early and not really need to use the passing down running back as often. That's why I'm all over Pacheco for the most part. I'd play Justin Watson. Dart
Yeah,
throw
this
there.
should be a
You say you need
blowout.
a high
So
ceiling, probably. Huh?
this should be a blowout.
Good morning, gentlemen. Starting P. Ryan over Pickens. Good move. I think he'll get a solid floor out of P. Ryan, but that ceiling that we saw last week for P. Ryan, I don't really think it truly exists. I think Pickens has a higher ceiling. But yeah, I would go with P. Ryan over Pickens this week.
I would as well. The Steelers are going against the number one defense against the pass, and P. Ryan's getting full work with Mixon out. So I'd go P. Ryan.
So I'm starting Lamar, Saquon, Taylor, Adams, one flex. Golly, man. Godwin, Kirk, Rashad White. Do I bench up? Oh, God. Nah, you keep that lineup the way it is. You asking for one flex here. I'm going to go Rashad White out of the remainder, guys. I'm going to go DeAndre Hopkins. I'm going to be outstanding. Congratulations on your champion. He's just lagging behind. I'll give him a second.
I'm going to go Hopkins as well. On my screen here, it keeps on saying you're the one losing connection up there.
I don't know why that would be the case, but hell, who knows?
Yeah, it's weird. Like mine stayed steady 5 bars this whole time, and yours keeps going in and out, and I keep on not being able to hear you.
So I'm reading the question, right? And then you're sitting there like waiting for it.
Yeah.
And then I answer, and then you're like, oh yeah, I would so who knows? Who we starting today? Eagles or Dolphins defense? Eagles got the Eagles and Packers, Eagles at home, Dolphins and Texans, Dolphins at home. I'm definitely playing the Dolphins. They benched Davis Mills. They're going with the other guy who we've seen do nothing but throw interceptions off the bench his entire career. So yeah, give me the Dolphins defense.
Agreed.
Michael Carter. Bingo. All right. So the question was,
what was the W?
Michael Carter or Latavius Murray. I'm going to go Michael Carter there. Mike White will dump the ball in his lap several times today. Williams. He says Williams. Michael Carter Williams.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
Is there 3 options?
You have. Nah, dog. He says Michael Carter Williams equals MCW.
Never heard
He making shit up. Yeah. He high as hell making shit up.
Yeah.
I just say it to remind others in chat to hit that like button. Enjoy the football. I enjoy you, Dale Cooper. Hit that like button. What he said. Boop. Pick 2, Olave, Ayuk, Devontae, or Curtis Samuel. I am going to play Ayuk and Devontae today.
We're in agreement there.
Yeah, we are, girl. Gus Edwards or Rashad White. I am playing Rashad White. It's not close for me there.
Me neither. Go Rashad White.
We have reached the bottom. We have reached the bottom. Don't forget TSF Memorabilia Slots on Facebook. Come find it if you are not there. Find out if you are naughty or nice. Not sure exactly the details on that, but they're in the post. You just got to see it. You got any last words? We got another one here. Come on, bring them in. Got Cade Otwin or Taysom Bill. I hate it for you, dog. But if you're starting these guys, you are in purgatory.
Yeah,
It
that's
sucks. I know it does. You don't have one of the top guys. It sucks. Every year it does, but hitting on that third guy, man, hitting on that fourth guy is so valuable. You obviously didn't with these guys, though. I'm not going to play Taysom Hill. I would just play Cade Otton because I'm not going to play Taysom Hill.
I agree. I mean, Taysom Hill could be, a boom play, but it hasn't happened since the beginning of the season. That offense has been down across the board other than Olave, so.
Yeah, it has. We do have a couple more. Dameon Pierce or Michael Carter, and McLaurin or Pittman. I am going to go Michael Carter and Terry McLaurin. He going to be scoring.
I hate fading Dameon Pierce, but I have to agree that it's going to be Carter and McLaurin. I mean, McLaurin is every quarterback's favorite in that offense, no matter who. It don't matter if they take out one and put in the other. McLaurin is the answer over there.
Scary Terry. All right, we got Carter or Najee. Michael Carter or Najee?
Najee.
Yeah, I think this is where I draw the line on Michael Carter. I'm going to play Najee, and hopefully the third time is another charm. 2 weeks in a row, he's done pretty good for you after probably benching his ass because he's had a shitty season. But if you were here at the beginning of the season, you would have listened to me and not drafted him anyways. But trust me, I did get my fair share of wrong ones too, but that wasn't one of them. I have a team running for championship. Goddard injury hurt me. Oh, yeah. Dynasty League. EA. Yeah.
That's
Goddard
where he has the Otton.
Yeah. I would go Otton. Sucks. But it's a dynasty, and you can fix that. You got draft picks. Fix it if you are in championship contention. Fix it now. Don't wait. Might be too late if your deadline is passed. Deontay Foreman, Tyler Algier, or I'm guessing this is Gerald Everett for flex. I don't know what to tell you about Gerald Everett. Every time I say to bench him, he goes off. Every time I say to start him, you should have benched him. But I don't want to start either of those other guys. So start Gerald Everett.
For me, I'd be going with Foreman here. I think that's going to be a low-scoring game, but he's definitely going to be the one who they're giving the ball to, and they're going to run. They're not going to abandon it. They're not going to go down huge or anything. I think he has a chance to fall into the end zone and cover his floor.
So I'm looking Gerald Everett injury report up because he was on the injury report. I can't remember. He missed last week, so let's see. Latest news. He had a full practice, should be a go. I think I would play Gerald Everett, man. Honestly, I would play Foreman. Give me the volume, I guess. It depends on what you need. Where in the world? This is the okay. I found our place. these questions kind of mix up a little bit. Most explosive. Oh, I didn't think you were gonna make it today, dog. Full point PPR pick 2. Donovan Peoples-Jones, George Pickens, Hollywood Brown, or Paris Campbell. I got my answer.
Oh man. So I'd love to say Hollywood Brown, but again, we don't know what he's going to look like coming back his first game.
Yeah.
I'd say roll with Pickens and Paris Campbell in the same game. Go for some Monday Night Miracle. I don't see Cleveland throwing for a ton other than the Cooper possibly against the Bucs.
Okay, so that's where I disagree with you at. Donovan Peoples-Jones has had 70 receiving yards or more in the past like 6 or 7 weeks. I'm going to give it to him again until he stops. So I'm going to play Donovan Peoples-Jones and George Pickens. Ben Kaiser, crazy questions. Evans playing poorly, so pick 2. McLaurin, Evans, Palmer, Mooney. You know what? I think I would play McLaurin and Evans still, but close consideration to Josh Palmer. Darnell Mooney is not going anywhere near my starting lineup.
Yes, I just got the notification. It's going to be Trevor Siemian today in Chicago, so definitely no Mooney.
You just got that notification?
Yeah, literally a
You need to
minute
sign
ago.
up for some different apps or get on Twitter or something, dog, because that is late as hell. So he's starting McLaurin, Evans, Palmer,
I mean, McLaurin
Mooney.
hands down for me.
It's tough
Evans
between
has
Evans
been
and Palmer,
playing.
man.
Yeah, I mean Palmer's been looking good lately. I'm gonna roll with Palmer and McLaurin.
I think I would still stick one more week in there with Evans.
I don't
line
hate
up
it.
with Lamar and company. I'm in second place because this is the touchdown league. I just got to get into playoffs. Then the Vipers are like Brady. Everyone gets worried. How many years in a row have you won that? The Vermont Vipers going ham in the playoffs every year. I know you won a couple in a row, I think. Dynasty League. So had him since he came in the league. Crazy Casper, where were you? Carter or Najee? Yeah. That was he was talking about Najee preseason. Spent everything fixing every other position, no capital left. It's one this year or bust. Ooh. So
don't never not leave yourself an out, man.
Yeah. It's rough, man. Hopefully you can keep that going for a couple of years. Otherwise, it's bad news bears. Richard Pano, Battle of CACA weather games. Kaka. Yeah. Kaka. Evans or Monty, full PPR. I'm going to go Monty.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that they're going to lean on him today with Siemian in at quarterback.
Facebook user, I'm 5-6 because if I score 60, I play the dude that scored 62. It's the way the cookie crumbles, man.
I had another league where I started the year 4-0, and I had these, I think that's a 10-man league, and I had the 8th most points scored. Since then, I've lost all of my games and come back to the mean in that league, but that's a best ball league. I've never even done that before. I just I think it was a charity league I joined.
Yeah, El Freaky, Jacobs, Kamara, Hopkins, Keenan Allen, Otten, Damage, Juju, Devontae Adams, Chubb, Pierce, Patterson, starting Mostert, Foreman, and other non-mentionable Sun bench. Win now mode. Okay. Who the hell is Damage? Because most of those guys are going to do some damage. Facebook user says plant. Well, what kind of plant? That's the real question. Vipers 3 of last 4. I brought home the title. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Samaje not damage. Gotcha. That's who damage is. With the Saints having a decent enough pass rush, they expect Kittle to stay and block a bunch. With that said, McBride over Kittle need at least a triple. Man, I know this happens. Kittle does like to stay in and block, man. Saints are tough against the tight end, so I get it, man. But there's no way I can bench Kittle over McBride. I can't do it. I would be sick.
Yeah, I couldn't
I
do
would
it
be
either.
sick if Kittle went off again. But I get it. I swear I do. Facebook user says the kind of plant he's smoking is Herbert. The Herbert. Would you play Christian Watson over D Hop? No fucking way.
No, I would not.
But I wouldn't mind Christian Watson in my lineup though. So there you have it. There you have it. Thank you guys for hopping in, asking these questions. We love you. Good luck this week. I think probably the playoffs in 2 more weeks. So if you're right there on the cusp, stick it out there, man. Stick it out there. You are not out of it yet. Good luck this week. And as always,
Stay true.
stay true.